We on the come up, we down to run up all night. Shit, even sun up, get it right. Stay on my grind till it's pulverized. Cause I'm a straight up menace. You better not get me offended. I'll hustle morning, take a trip on the business. If we get it, some say overzealous. If we thinking that they might be right, shit sounds jealous. Just because my committee met with good fellas. You know we'll keep it tight, we're permanent and setting our ways. You ain't looking for pain, so avoid the fight. Cause in the
I just want to send a shout out to all the prison YouTubers out there. 21 Savage, 1090J, Wes Watson, you know, Lockdown 23-1, and pretty much any other YouTuber out there that I didn't mention because I haven't heard of y'all. Because I'm out here, I'm a force now, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to be doing. So that's the only reason I'm addressing it. Even this other one, Prison Break Raw. You know what I'm saying? I'm hollering at any YouTuber out there shooting any content that's been in prison and is out here on the movement, you know what I'm saying? Trying to put some content out there. All I gotta say to you, man, is don't get distracted with trying to compete and make this a competition. Feel me? Like, we out of prison, that's the #1 thing that matters the most. Starting to worry about what he's doing, what she's doing, you know, trying to knock it and talk about each other and stuff like that. Hey man, that's not gonna keep you out here on these streets. Now you're just trying to find a way to get back into the system. You know what I mean? It's crazy because if you're not careful, you'll find yourself in a competition, you know, to where you out here on these streets, man, trying to be more gangster than this person, or, you know, out trying to get technical and compare yourself to other men. You know what I'm saying? Each mind is its own universe, man. And that goes for anybody out there as well, man. It's like this. Get yourself right. Get yourself 100. And don't worry about what other people doing. Other men that in the same field or industry that you're in, you should acknowledge them all the time because they're in the same field. But you should never waste your time trying to hate on nobody. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, if I ever have a problem with any one of y'all out there, anybody, I'm not even talking about just YouTubers, anybody period. If I got a problem with you, homeboy, vale más que lo crean, doggy. I'm gonna holler at you one-on-one in persona, homies. I'm not out here trying to internet beef for nobody, man. I'm not a clown, I'm not a comedian, so I'm not gonna come out here trying to clown on anybody or bust jokes on them, because that's not my industry. I'm not a comedian, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not even much of a musician, so you don't see me out here doing rap videos, you know, which I'm thinking about getting into it a little bit here in the future, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be dropping content out here without a message behind it. You feel me? Like, cause this way bigger than YouTube for Jay. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants 1 million subscribers. Everybody want to make money off of YouTube. Heck, that's why I got in YouTube. You feel me? But it turned into something else, man. It turned into this, bro. Like, yeah, I still want my money off of this thing, but it's like this, homie. I realized that I can get the money out of it and still spread the message. You know, that it's time for boys to find a way out of the old mentality of selling dope, breaking the law, hitting licks, living in sin. All of that's gonna get you wound back up into prison, man. Yes, I've been to USP Florence, Colorado. I've been to FCI, Forest City in Arkansas. It was a medium joint. I've been all over the fucking county jails in Texas, the CCAs and shit. I've been in Webb County Jail. I've been in Texas Youth Commission. You know what I'm saying? I got so many different arrests that I've gone around different places. I've even been to Dane County Jail when I was on transit. And I got a whole nother story about that. But I'm just trying to let y'all know who I am, so you guys can either relate to me or not relate to me. Because let's just keep it 100. Not everything is for everybody. You feel me? Like, certain content that I like, not everybody's going to like. That's just how it is, man. But that's common sense though. You know what I mean? That's why they call it a niche, a field, an area, a specialty. It's different, it's set apart. You know what I'm saying? I'm a G, always been in the streets, so I said, man, you know what? I'm gonna keep it in the streets. Why? I started off. That's where I was born at. I was born on the streets, and I'm gonna die on these streets, man. Simple and plain. That's why it is, man. I'm from the streets, and I'm gonna die out here on these streets. But check this out, homeboy. I'll be damned if I'm gonna die out on these streets like a sucker, like a loser, like an idiot, like a child, like a casualty, a statistic. Not me, homie. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm careful about everything that comes out of my mouth. I'm careful about everything that goes in my body. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Mr. Perfect. I'm not the most gangster dude out here on these streets. And best believe me, I ain't trying to be. That's why I gave that shit back to y'all in my last couple of episodes. I'm gangster. I'm K-gangster. You watch that video, man, I gave that shit back to y'all. Y'all can keep that. But you gonna respect me, homie. Or else you gonna have to tell it in my face. You have to come see me. You feel me? And I'm not trying to come out here, you know what I'm saying, and get into no beef, get into no violence with nobody. That is not even a resort for me, you feel me? I'm out here preaching the message, man, that it's time for boys to be productive. Either you get with the movement or your ass go to prison or to the graveyard. But you're getting up out the way either way, you feel me? That's just the way it is out here, man. Either you're going to roll with it or get rolled over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's cool to have women and feel good. You know what I'm saying? To have money. All of that stuff feels good, man. Heck, your boy Jay want to feel good. Your boy Jay want money too. You know what I'm saying? But when I get all that, I'm not trying to really be bragging about it too much like that. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, freedom is the #1 blessing that I receive on a day-to-day basis. Just being able to wake up in my own bed, feel me? With my son, my firstborn son, right there beside me, man. My wife next to him. With my 2 daughters in the other room. My mom's in the other room. You know what I'm saying? To be able to provide and take care for my family, homie. And just have fellowship with them and live with them on a day-to-day basis. In my own kingdom. That's the only blessing that I need, homie. That's what a lot of you cats need to start realizing, man. Be thankful and grateful for what you already have. The simplistic beauty of freedom. You know? I remember how it felt, homie, being locked down in that cage like an animal. Being locked away, you know what I'm saying? Serving time. Trapped in a cell with a bunch of cats, man. I know all too well how all of that feels, man. Ain't no time for no hating out here, man. Ain't no time for no competition, you know what I mean? I'm not into the dick measuring competition, homie. I'm happy with what I got. And I'm satisfied, man. That's what I wish for each and every one of you, man. Be satisfied, homeboy. Be satisfied. You got everything you need already inside you, man. Anything extra is just, you know, is what exactly what it is extra, man. You know, I mean, it's nonsense to come out here on that BS, on that baloney, homie. Póngase verga, perro. Let us not forget the importance of freedom, man. Ain't nothing more important than this freedom. But in reality, I like to link up with everybody watching these videos. You solid if you 100 and you've been to prison, man, you should reach out to me, bro. If you're trying to do something righteous with your life, man, I'm definitely gonna fuck with you. If you on that hating, phony bullshit, man, you ain't getting no love from me, homie. I'm gonna leave you alone. Ain't no beef, ain't no problems with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we got to be productive members of society, homie. We have to be out here, you know what I'm saying, on that peace, on that righteousness. If boys ain't trying to be with the movement, homie, then I ain't got nothing for you. You You know what I'm saying? Until you get your mind right. I'll still say a prayer for you, and I'll still wish you good fortune, good health. I'm never gonna tell y'all some phony shit that ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? All you can ever receive from me is 100% the truth of my life, man. Of who I was and who I am today. And where I'm headed in the future, man. Where is all of this going? You know what I'm saying? Because it's all fun and dandy for me to tell y'all about the times I've been to prison, about the times I sold work, about the times I invested in cane, on meth, on crack, on heroin, on ice. There's way more to it than all of that BS, man. I'm trying to eventually see all my people, you know what I'm saying, doing something productive with their life, man. Don't be worried about the petty nonsense, man. You boys just do you and be grateful, man, for what you got, you know what I'm saying? It's time for every one of us to pick up our cross, man. The war is coming, and we have to be ready for that. You know what I'm saying? To fight for our rights, homie. For our freedom. A freedom to live a healthy life. A freedom to be able to afford some good food, homes. You know what I'm saying? Nice place to live in. We ain't gotta be surrounded by dope fiends and all of this nonsense, man. Like, we need to make this happen for real though, Joe. Freedom lifestyle. We all about spreading the movement, homie. Peace, unity, strength, knowledge, and wisdom, bro. That's what it's all about. It ain't about nothing else. I remember being 13 years old, homie, listening to SPN, smoking weed, selling cocaine. You know, I go buy a QP or some tree. I'll break it up into nickel sacks, man. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, I turn that shit into a lot. Remember buying an 8-ball and breaking it down into dimes and 20s. Remember getting quarter ounces, half ounces, ounces. You know, working my way up the ladder like that. Selling rochas. You know what I'm saying? That was my life, bro. And, you know, I always knew I was going to come up somehow. Like, you couldn't tell me otherwise I wasn't going to make it, bro. Like, I wasn't hearing none of that, man. And honestly, for the first 3 years of my life, I really didn't have no friends, man. I was mainly just hustling, doing my thing. I had a couple of good friends, though. But they was hustling just like me. You know, I was never really trying to do anything but make this money, bro. Worked my way up to jacking rides, taking them to Mexico for a profit. The criminal lifestyle seems like an easy come up. That's the way the devil wants it to seem. He wants you to think that you're going to come up off of that ounce of yo, or an ounce of heroin, or a few pounds of some weed. He's like, oh yeah, you can keep going. You can make $1 million off of that. No, you can't. Ain't happening, homie. Nobody gets out here and just kills it in the game and stays in it, man. You know, that lifestyle, it ain't shit, homie. It's for the motherfuckers that don't want to wake up and smell reality. Wake up and smell the coffee, homie. Only the pigs is winning, bro. Only the one time winning. You feel me? Them the only ones that winning, dog. The system. You know what I'm saying? They got us all as minorities wiped the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got fucking felonies. They've been to prison. In and out of the system. If you don't value your freedom, what makes you think that they're gonna value it? they're gonna throw the book at your ass, man. You gotta value your freedom. You gotta appreciate what you got. If you don't, then they're gonna take that shit away from you. And those are the cold hard facts. And we could run around games all day here and, you know, talk the bullshit. But when it all comes down to it, man, that's what it's all about, bro. I pray each and every one of you finds God on your own terms, man. Get closer to a higher power. Don't be living out here in this crazy lost world by yourself, man. It's gonna swallow you up. It's gonna chew you up first, swallow you up second, and then spit you out dead on these streets, homie, with nothing. That's what living a life without God's gonna do for you, homie. And deep in your heart, you know what I say is true, man. I'm reaching out to all of y'all, man. I got two hands out. Remember I had one hand out in my last video? I got my two hands out this time, man. I'm reaching out to you guys, man. If you don't know how to get plugged in, if you don't know what's the next move, the next step, holla at me, man. I'm out here, I'm available. I don't just be preaching that, I be living that, bro. Holla my name, homie. Reach out to me, bro. I ain't got all the answers out here in society, man. Believe that. But I know who does. One and only, bro. And he wants to have a relationship with you. With all of you, man. You see, God don't just want to use your pastor at church. Or the religious people, as they call it, the saved. He wants to use each and every one of us, man. That means you watching this video. He want to use you for a mighty purpose. Yeah, you so quick to pick up a gun and shoot somebody, sell some dope. You so quick to run after the money, you know, sleep with different women, sleep with different men. You know, you so quick to commit some sins. If you can just be so quick to fulfill the will of God, which is to love thy neighbor as thyself, you'd be surprised how beautiful your life would get, homie. You would have everything you'd ever desired and wanted, bro, if you just gave the same effort and energy into the kingdom of God as you do the kingdom of Satan. Man, I'm telling you, bro, faith the size of a mustard seed, homie, can work miracles in your life. And I'm a living testimony on that, man, of what the power of God can do in your life, baby. And I'm not talking about I got rich, I got millions, and I'm flossing in a Ferrari. But guess what? None of that means nothing to me, man. God satisfied me. He gave me a heart of gold. He said, I'm not going to give you all of that nonsense, all of that BS. But you know what I'm going to give you, Jaime? You know what I'm going to give you, 100? I'm going to give you a heart of gold. I'm going to rip out all that nasty filth and garbage that you had in your heart, man. Of always wanting more, always lusting after the fleshly desires. Selling drugs, doing drugs, chasing the high. I'm gonna take all that BS, all that garbage out of your heart, homie. And with it's gonna come your entire heart. I'm gonna rip it out completely. I'm gonna throw it, cast it away in the fire, and it's gone. And I'm gonna replace it when it comes back out, melt it into gold, and put it right back in you. That's what the power of God will do for you. Because that's what it did for me. I walk with the sun shining in my heart, in my soul, in my mind. I walk in front of you today, immortal, homie. I shall live forever. It's your boy Jaime G, homie. Freedom Lifestyle 19. Yo, baby.